Hi, I am Laura. Nice of you to stop by. Welcome to my channel where I don't give up about what we talk about. So, I am a makeup artiste. I worked with the news a lot. I ended up not doing that as much because I ended up getting really sick with anxiety and bipolar. No, sorry, not bipolar. Um, Borderline personality disorder, extreme depression and anxiety, ADHD, which is great. No, sometimes it can be sometimes a good thing. But anyways, let's do makeup look together, and I'll kind of show you how it's really set up when you are at a news station. So when you're at a news station and you're doing some of these makeup, you always bring neutral colors and you never use glitter. Glitter does not show well in pictures or on your camera. So I had already gotten started. I put on NYX HD, and this is a eyeshadow primer. I love this one versus the Urban Decay ones. It comes in purple too. A lot of the color, maybe people see a lot. This is to me, very thick. And next time I should definitely get the purple one, not this one, called Eden, which is brown. Um, Definitely clear next time. So, because that's a $20 tube. That's pretty crazy. So I already put the eyeshadow primer on. So I like to do that. I like to take away things because after I do that, my ADHD isn't like, oh my God, where's this? Where's that? Because that's going to happen. So I'm just going to put that to the side. With my eyeshadow, after I did the primer, I add powder, the MAC Studio powder that I love. And this is just going to blend into my skin because your eyelids do have a darker look. Okay. So, and your eyelids are the most thin skin you have and the most, I think, most important thing to worry or to, you know, work on because you will, see, ADHD, I totally forgot what the fuck I was saying because I got a phone call. So anyways, screw that. It wasn't important then. So I usually use like MAC and all those like fancy Chanel and all that. But honestly, this L'Oreal, it is called, I have no idea. And this is just a normal, not matte color. Okay. So with that same brush, because I'm going to cover my entire eyelid, because that's what you do, I'm just gonna swirl it up. Pop, pop, pop. Who wants it everywhere? So I'm just gonna use this mirror. So usually I use the makeup mirror I have, and I'll have to show you that later. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a brown color, kind of like that one, and I mix it. So, and I'm using the top handle of the brush. Okay. Isn't it funny how it kind of looks like nothing happened, but it has. So I take this all the way up to my eyebrows. Now, all this can be fixed later if something happens, so don't trip, chocolate chip. We're okay. So I'm going to do the other side. You want to be really light because if you start holding it down here like a pencil, you're literally going to I have way too much pressure on your eye, which is not good. You don't want to do that. Because your eyes are so important to most women. They should be, at least. It really does tell your age. And I know a lot of people, as being an esthetician, hate when I say that they need to use eye cream because they think I'm lying. Or, oh, you don't need to wear sunscreen. You're funny. I am not a fan of putting on sunscreen, but you got to do it. So I'm going easy today. I'll even use like this part too, because you will see the fallout and it will fall. So I'm just going to use this matte pink. It's not crazy. It's easy. All I want is a little look because I'm not trying to do smoky eye or anything crazy. So what I do is I take the color and I follow my brow bone. And since I'm holding it right here at the tip, it I get better precision, and I'm not going to hurt my eye or look like a clown. So I always close the eye. I find the bone. There it is. It's just like a coloring book. So this side, it looks a little low, right? I don't want my eyes to droop. So I pull it up. I'm a visual learner, so just a little. Yay! So I'm just going to do the other side. I pat. Let me just lay it down. Girl, lay that foundation down. Use that brow bone. Use your features to help you make your makeup style. If you do the wrong kind, it literally, you're going to look weird, and certain things don't work for people. So I'm just going to try and make it more not droopy. And every time you go up, it just makes it easier, because if you go down, obviously, it's going to go down. So especially right there, I always make sure I make it a little darker here so that I have the darkness on the end. Let me go up just a little more. Don't worry, I'm not done yet. So, because I have ADHD and I never think that too much is too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right there. And I just eyeball it. Funny. My jokes are funny, or how I am, but they're very, you kind of have to think about why I'm saying it or where I get it from. I really like that about myself, though. And the creativity is there. It's just paralyzing depression, your mind taking over. I'm not pulling my face, by the way. So I'm just going to. See how it's kind of like droopy a little bit? No bueno. So let me go ahead and get up in there. Everybody's different. Just depends on your eye. Just look at yourself and do it. I know you can't really tell here, but let me just. I have a Sony camera, but it won't let me set it up to the computer right now. And I don't know. I just want to freaking talk. So, yay. So, what I'm going to do next is, and this was just a flat brush, so that one's nice. I'm going to do what all the girls do. Buff. What are y'all doing today? Or what do y'all do for fun, actually? Do you like to do makeup? Do you like to stay in bed? What's your thing? Me, I'm trying to figure out my makeup room and how exactly I want to have it done again. I have a Selena obsession and Blackpink because they're in my area. So let me just smooth that out. Let's do some circles. We're holding the brush at the end. Okay. So I've been looking at Reddit and reading these stories. There's some girls on YouTube that have a channel. I like to call it like a TV channel because anyone that's successful on YouTube, I'm literally so proud of them, and they deserve to have something called like their own little TV show. It's very interesting. I love to listen to somebody talk because I'm alone a lot, and I don't know. It's hard when you have no one to talk to and your depression is on one, and mine is on at least maybe like 3 times a week, where it's really hard for me to want to do anything. And I'm so intelligent. I'm such a good worker and all that. And it makes me angry. Part of the borderline disorder is procrastination. And feeling bad for yourself, which is stupid. I mean, it's not, I don't know. See, there it goes again. But next, I'm going to do my under lid because I want to connect it and just be finished. I don't want to be halfway. So you don't have to do this, but I do. So this is just a really, really thin, small brush. I used to be good at names and all that until I stopped, like, not caring, but I had gotten really sick for 6 years, 7 years. I'm using the same color as well that I use on top, this fella, just because I want it to match exactly. You can always do different colors. It's fun during the summer too. But anyways, I would get sick a lot. It's scary. It's sad. I've lost so many jobs because of it. Because it's a lying thing. People think you're lying because you can't see it. I've had managers take me outside and say, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" are you taking your meds? And that was probably one of the worst feelings ever. Yeah, being treated like crap. It's pretty sad. But the restaurant industry doesn't care about you like that anyway. I've worked in restaurants for over 17 years now. Um, I started off doing sushi and now I do fine dining, so steakhouses and all that good stuff. I do really well. It does take a year, at least a year and a half, to actually build a clientele. Um, I think that I am amazingly good at it because I like to do it. I love to do it. I love to meet people. Um, Thousands and thousands of people I've met, which has helped me learn how to talk to people. But I think I've always been like that. I think some people are just born with it, or it's Maybelline. I don't know. Just kidding. I'm going to use another fluffy fluff just to blur it out some more again. I feel like it's a little too much right there. Everything is about angles. You literally can look like a whole new person when you do your makeup. Who wants to see me do my friend's makeup later? Don't worry, she has no idea. So I decided to just make fucking videos. Fuck it. Whatever. Call me stupid. Call me dumb. I've already called all myself that stuff. And yeah, I've always been in the news channels and things for school. And I've always loved being a reporter. I lived in San Diego and we did the funnest things ever all the time. If I have a kid, I would love for them to live in San Diego. It's the best place to grow up. And it's just beautiful. But everything's beautiful in California, right? It starts to get kind of old. Like, oh, LA, blah, blah. And you're just like, ugh, whatever. I don't even tell people I'm from California until they like really ask me because I just don't really mess with that. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm just going to do eyeliner. Let's get back into the groove here, people. So being a makeup artist, I have gained a lot of makeup in my day. I like to keep it all together because it's easier. So I don't know. Which one should I do today? I think I want to do honestly, I really like this Sephora one, and I don't buy like Sephora brand and stuff like that. I got it in a gift set, and that's why I bought it. Is I wanted to try the gel liner. I wanted to try the waterproof pen liner, and it also came with a glitter tears. So when you cry, you're crying glitter, but I'm not doing glitter today. So shake, shake, shake. So when I look at my eyes, I always kind of go down at an angle because I want my eyeliner to go up. I don't want to go straight. So let's build that foundation, girl. Build it. And if you notice, I'm kind of just like that. So it is harder for me because I have to kind of go backwards. But when you go backwards, your eyelids can start moving and stuff, so it doesn't come out that great. But I try to get the liner line first, and I am not tugging. And there goes me put on like way too much. Everybody's different. Since my hand blocks my vision, I go back. So if I go like this, like I literally have to get in like position. And this is me going way too hard because I'm giving myself a hard time. So I try not to think negatively because I will F it up. So let's not F this side. I don't draw. I don't know how to draw. I can't even draw like a freaking square all the way correctly. So it is what it is. So I just fill it in. And then I'm going to do this corner first, actually. Since it's different, a little different on that side. So let me go ahead and hop on right here. You know, when you look back at pictures and you're like, damn, how did I look so fine? How did I do that? Like, how did I do my makeup like this? How did I do that? Oh, yeah, it's because I used to do it every day, all the time until I really, really got into a really bad hole. So here, I will just clean this one up a little bit because I let the brush work. Don't let the brush work you. Yeah. I don't even think maybe you can see it just because of the camera, but I'm not going to worry about fixing it like right now because if I let it dry, it's way easier to take off. So let's get going here. So I'm going to let that dry and then I'm just going to do my eyebrows, which I don't go crazy on. I don't like start making like big ass arches and stuff unless, you know, I have something going on. So this is really cute. It's a brow pomade. They are from Benefit. They stopped doing these fellas. So this is the new greatness, and I actually love it. I love it. I was skeptical, but now I'm not. So with my eyebrows, I'm just gonna go up, 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 follow, 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 follow. Of course, everyone has a different way of doing this. This is my way. If you don't like it, I don't know. I really want to stop being negative like that. Isn't that crazy how a little brow powder like literally changes some caterpillars into something so different? Like, it's so funny when guys are like, "What the heck do you have on your face? Amica cream?" So, not sorry, but I had to say that. It's so funny. So I went ahead and did a little dip, and I will use the taller side of the brush. And I'm just going to be light. Anyone who took art in high school? I didn't. I kind of wish I did though. I think I would have learned like something really nice. It's really nice to know the color wheel though. I learned that in esthetician school. I went to Paul Mitchell here in San Antonio. It is a rebuilt or repurchased land that they're using, and they got rid of the other Paul Mitchell school, and this is one of the new ones that they have in. I believe it was opened in 2019. I don't know. So I really like to make sure that the front matches because every eyebrow is different um, somehow, some way. So now is the brush. Yes. So any of that extra product that is possibly somewhere. Okay. I go up, up, up. Gosh, we can do so many things on here. Do you want to do like lash lifts? Do you want to do, I don't know, we could do so much stuff. Lash perms are the bomb. Instead of fake lashes, I love a perm. Those things, you don't even like want to wear eye mascara. It's not necessary. So we're okay now. I'm talking and doing this. Oh, how ADHD, Laura. It's really on today. Okay. We can do so much stuff. I can show you what high frequency is. We can get rid of them pimples real quick. There's so many things you can do in the beauty industry that people don't know about or might think that doesn't work. But let me tell you, LED and high frequency work. So let me go ahead and fix my little dip there. So I'm just going to use one of the more very dense, thicker brushes since maybe I can work it out that way first. And anytime you kind of have that little tug almost like I don't know how to explain it. When you're putting on the eyeliner and sometimes it tugs at your lash at the very top. And it might make a little like wavy type spiel. So when I'm doing this, I like to close my eye because if I don't, that's what happens. So I was not paying attention. So yay. Nobody has time for this anymore, actually. So I'm actually going to do a deed for the community. Does anyone remember the trees at the parks that have a little book box where you borrow books and like you put them back? Well, I am going to clean it up because there's one in my neighborhood, and I'm going to add new books in it because there's a lot of those like horrible books that are really boring that like no one wants to read, which is silly because people don't want to, I guess, donate like actual books that are nice and lovely. I mean, every book is great. So that was being a hater, bro. But you know, kid stuff like Laura Ingalls and stuff like that. So I'm going to just finish up here. I'm just going to use this, the studio powder, because I don't want to wear a foundation today. Because I feel like maybe if I do something, I don't want to be at night trying to take it all off with a makeup remover for like 10, 20 minutes. Just kidding, not 20 minutes, but. And I just want to kind of take care of my skin as well. This does not break me out. That is why I use this one. Of course, everyone is different. So now that's gone. I keep that with me though. I like to keep it with me because I like to be fresh. So let's go ahead and put that back in there. Let me clean up before it's too late. And at the end, I'm like, what the heck? This is just being extra because I don't really need to do this, but. Okay, so next is going to be e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. These are all drugstore buys. That's awesome. So tap, 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 tap. This stuff, setting powder is really, woo, you don't want to start getting it in your nose. This one is a little thinner than like Laura Mercier, which is obviously the fave, the brand, which I do like it. I really do. Now this is just to help me with any kind of shine that might happen. It's kind of like an extra layer of protection. So I just pat, 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 pat. And I like to cancel out my redness. Yay. Look my shirt. It's so funny because I knew, or I kind of like predicted that would happen, and it happened. So you do really manifest things in your mind, because I didn't think that it would not have happened. So this is the camera. but it's not working right now. It doesn't like me. So I'm using the webcam from the computer, the laptop. Okay, so now everything is put up because nobody has time for that later. So next I am going to do my favorite part. That's why I saved it for the last. No, I don't like doing this part. It's the mascara. Some people do, some people don't. I actually have to do little stickies for my makeup room because I seriously cannot remember where or why I move my stuff every day. It's actually kind of annoying. I mean, it is annoying. I lose a lot of time trying to redo it over and over and over again. For what? And it's not, people with ADHD aren't lazy. We just have so much stuff going on in our head, and then we start doing one thing and then another thing comes up and it just keeps going from there. So this one is the Benefit. They're real. Sephora used to do Sephora Play, and that's how I have all these like little samples, which is great because I do like to take those with me when I go somewhere. So I'm just gonna do the bottom lash and then I will curl and do the top. So I can show you them. I like this for the bottom lashes just because the spoolie is harder, the bristles, and they are far enough apart that I don't have to comb them out. So and it only works if you do this face. I wonder why we have to make faces like that. So let's just do the other eye. I like to use my top eye as support just so I don't get anything on the bottom because I don't feel like cleaning it up. But of course, if it does happen, we can take it off. I love it. Okay, so let that dry out. More powder. Since I used a foundation brush to apply my moisturizer, I actually had a lot more penetrate, which is good. Because I don't want to be crusty the Laura, with the crusty face dried up. So I'm going to go back to this eye right here. I'm definitely going to give myself an eyelash perm because I am not a fan of these eyelash curlers at all. I did lashes, and when you do have lashes on, if you don't know how to take care of them and you don't wash them, girl, just don't even do it. Don't do it. I've seen some crazy stuff too, doing lashes. Some people have such crusty eyelashes that they have bugs in their like eye. We all do. We all have those little I don't know what you call it, but anyways, literally like little like crawling little like worms on the top of her eyelashes. Just wow, that once you see it, it's crazy. It's very crusty. You can see the little animals. It's really gross. So next I'll do the top. I'm just gonna comb it at the top. Hey. That's over. Yay. I do not like to put mascara on. And then when you have glasses, child. Well, I'll see you here in a little bit.